Today's horoscope, Libra February 27, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The desire for just a little more from a relationship or project is with you today. A significant someone can be reacting strongly as Venus and Pluto align in your partnership sector. You could be seeking out the truth of a matter, perhaps because you're tired of wondering and questioning what and who to believe. Or, this can be a brilliant time for making changes in your relationships or breaking worn-out relating patterns. Today's Mercury-Jupiter aspect boosts your optimism, and you can get much done in this frame of mind. It's a time to think up new methods and plans for self-improvement that excite you. Later today, a Sun-Neptune square comes into play, and it's better to approach things in a relaxed, creative way, where appropriate, keeping in mind that things may not be clear-cut or certain. You may feel out of wind or motivation levels come up lacking temporarily with this transit. What inspired you in the past may not entirely cut it and may need some adjustments, or you might seek a different source of inspiration. Your love horoscope. With the moon glimmering through your exotic ninth house of adventure, wisdom, and unknown territory, you are likely daydreaming about the infinite possibilities and exploring other horizons. Keep an open mind, Cancer. This is especially true when considering Luna's trine to Mars today, as it continues to sizzle through your romantic fifth house of love, passion, and pleasure. Manifesting the love life that you crave? Some of you may even be connecting with someone who's at a distance from you. Whatever the case may be, don't let this sweet synergy pass you by. Venus is also sitting alongside Pluto via your committed seventh house of relationships, so steer away from toxicity. Your career horoscope. Mental Mercury sextiles expansive Jupiter today, align your sector of work and routines with your hidden sector of shared assets and investments. It may be an ideal day to pull together your pitch for work. You may need support from your colleagues to get a project off the ground, so today could be used for planning. Since the Sun squares Neptune as well, you may want to hold off from speaking too soon. Define your vision for the project or objective, how you want to introduce it, and then implement the pitch. Your finance horoscope. While there is no more planetary activity in your income sector, with the moon yet to make its last visit to your income sector for the year, you haven't yet explored all of this year's untapped income potential. Until then, as you move into a defining few days on the job and career fronts, the focus is more on first getting your professional ducks in a row. Social life today. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Your dating horoscope. Part of you wants to curl up on the couch, but another part of you, a louder, more insistent part, wants to get out and shake things up. Listen to the latter. You can stay home any day. Flirting tips. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way, you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Lucky numbers 7, 12, 19, 27, 44. Your well-being horoscope. Your ideals will feel especially sensitive to you today. You may sympathize with others more than you normally do, but be careful that you don't get caught up in the role of champion for others. That is a noble sentiment, but you need to stay focused on yourself right now, and this will take some committed effort. If possible, go for a run with a friend and discuss issues that concern you. The increased oxygen intake will settle your mind. Your daily numeroscope. With this 12-day, you may need to put your work aside long enough to lend some support and caring to someone else. Even if you don't consider yourself a prime candidate for this kind of role, if someone comes to you, then give what you can in any way you can. Share your experiences and feelings, and if possible, do something that will directly improve the situation for them. Let your innate warmth shine through, regardless of your schedule. You'll be glad you did. Tomorrow's horoscope. If you're considering something new, remind yourself of your usual limits since boundaries are not clear early today. Keeping conversations light and activities straightforward while avoiding making promises may be helpful. However, energies quickly turn around as the day advances. You get into a practical frame of mind, and taking care of business comes naturally. Restructuring and organizing efforts are appealing. Mercury and Mars are about to change signs, making today better for observing and building than for all new endeavors. Daily planetary overview. You might have trouble waking up with your alarm or connecting with your energy level due to some unfortunate aspects that occur this morning. The Capricorn moon connects with Jupiter and Uranus, which could manifest in restless vibes or even feelings of unworthiness that lead to insomnia. Luckily, this energy doesn't last all day, and the Capricorn moon can make it easier to emotionally compartmentalize so we can at least be functional. Just be careful that you don't come off as distant or cold, especially if you run into issues with the people you care about. It might not be the best day to bare your heart and soul, and it's okay to take some space for yourself if you feel unable to face your emotions at this time. The moon is inactive this evening, which means that you have plenty of time to unwind and relax. This gives us all an opportunity to release any frustrations from the day and look forward to a brighter and happier tomorrow. And we'll need it because tomorrow could be extremely intense. Sky for today. After midnight, the Capricorn moon squares off with Chiron in Aries. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, with our dreams stimulating sensitivities or stoking memories of rejection. No matter how we try to elude insecurity, it remains in our path. The Capricorn moon desires that we toughen up, to shield ourselves from pain by erecting an emotional wall. However, the only way to release ourselves from our anxieties is to acknowledge them. We then can begin to create a foundation for healing by utilizing our pain as fuel for self-actualization. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon trines Uranus in Taurus, helping to get us out of an emotional rut. A willingness to try new approaches to old problems orients us to possibilities rather than limitations. We can break bad habits, especially ones built on a scarcity mentality. This aids us in gaining a deeper presence and acknowledging where our bodies are holding tension. Trusting our intuition and the messages our physical vessel is sending us proves cathartic, provoking positive change.